So I'm going to predict every Champions League fixture this game week, and let's start. So Real Madrid play Carrot, and they have to take a 13-hour flight, so that would be a very painful thing for them, but they should win it. Atlanta versus Club Brugge. Club Brugge have won their last fixture versus AS Monaco 4-1, so they should be a very competitive team in this Champions League. You shouldn't take them lightly, and they will play Atlanta away from home. Atlanta at home have the atmosphere, they have technical players, they have the physicality. They are a very good side at their own patch, so that would be a good fixture as well. Marseille vs Ajax, both are third in their league. Marseille obviously have good attacking talent in Greenwood. Ajax have a lot of players I have no idea about, but they score two goals every game in their own league. So this could be a very good fixture also. I think Real Madrid might win 3-1. Atlanta versus Club Brugge, I think Atlanta will edge that 2-1. Marseille versus Ajax can be I see Marseille winning it 3-1. Inter Milan versus Slavia Prague should be a comfortable 3-0 sort of a job. Chelsea versus Benfica, obviously Jose Mourinho playing his old team and had a very interesting press conference calling himself the best Chelsea manager ever, and I don't think he's lying. But it is very interesting for me to see how Benfica play, because I have always thought of them as this attacking team, good on the ball, and who play end-to-end games. Now Jose Mourinho could play on the counter, but it would be interesting to see how he has blended with Benfica. Benfica are also supposedly third in the table. Let me check if they are. Yeah, they are third on the table. Let's see how many goals they have scored. They have scored 13 goals in 7 games. If you compare that with Sporting and Porto, it is quite lesser than the other teams, and they have also conceded four goals. So they have been a little bit middling, but they should be a good game irrespective. And Chelsea were playing good football against Brighton even without Cole Palmer, and after that they took a red card, and then things turned bad for them. But I feel like Chelsea should win this to 3-1. Suppose a lot of 3-1 predictions today. I see a lot of goals in this league, in the Champions League, and I don't think teams are scared of attacking each other. And I feel like uh, clean sheets would be a rarity. Galatasaray was a Liverpool. Galatasaray at home, they have Lucas Torreira in their defensive midfielder position. They have Leroy Sané, they have Mario Cardi, and they have Davinson Sanchez. These are the only players I know of. Other players might have a few talents as well, like they would be talented as well, I'm sure. But I feel like even when they have won all the games in their league, there should be no competition to Liverpool. Liverpool, who have lost a game, and they have a few issues in integrating players. I think the players who have not picked up form yet, like Mo Salah, Florian Wirtz, they should capitalize in such games. And Arne Slot will be very eager because they don't rely on set pieces. They lose because of set pieces, and their rivals win because of set pieces. So they should quickly start bringing in fluency, or what do you say, the fluid side of football that they always play with. And I have never seen Virgil van Dijk save Liverpool with a game-winning header ever. So all that I fumbled a bit because I'm a little sick, but that's fine. I fumble anyway. This is not an excuse. Paphos, I feel very bad for Paphos because they are going to be absolutely destroyed at their own home. I don't know which country they are in, what league they play, but Cy- Cypriot first division. All right, I have no idea. Cyprus, obviously, they they are a club based in Cyprus, but yeah, it's going to be tough for you. I predict 7-0 in this picture. Maybe I'm lowballing it a little bit, maybe even 9. Bayern Munich can score, but I feel like 7 should be fine. Bodo Glimt versus Tottenham. Tottenham still playing the Europa League, and they should win this. They should win this 3-1 again. Atletico Madrid versus Eintracht Frankfurt is a good game, and I feel like here you can see the defense versus attack sort of a thing, but Atletico Madrid are very dangerous in counter attacks with Julian Alvarez and co, and they also have height. Their crossing against Real Madrid was top notch. They can score from set pieces. Their delivery is good, basically. So everything Arsenal are accused of, Atletico Madrid deliver it. And Diego Simeone, what can you expect? Eintracht Frankfurt have scored the five goals in their last Champions League game week, and they have scored 6 goals in their last Bundesliga game week. So they have a lot of talent attacking wise, and they are very free flowing. They would not like Atletico Madrid's defensive structures, but the fact that they have scored so many goals, they should be confident enough to break any defensive structure. So this would be an interesting game. I feel like this could be a 2-2 draw. I see an end-to-end game. Atletico countering Eintracht Frankfurt, bombing them with combination plays, crosses, attacks, etc. etc. Karabakh versus Copenhagen, the game everyone is excited for. I think this should be a nil-nil, and that is all I'll say about this game. Union Saint Gillois versus Newcastle. Newcastle coming from a heartbreaking defeat, and they have not been doing well in the Premier League because they did not have a striker. But I feel like right now they have enough attacking talent, and they should be able to win this easily. I predict 2-0 in this game week. In this game, sorry. Monaco versus Man City. I was interested in seeing what Monaco are doing this season, and they are fourth. They are not doing that bad. They have won four, lost two, and they are equal with Marseille. And they scored 14 there, but they have conceded 10 goals. That is where the problem lies. They have a bad defense, and they conceded four against Club Brugge in the first game week. So that can also be an issue. So I don't think they'll stand a chance against Man City if their defense is so weak. So I predict Man City to win 3-1 in this game week, just like every other game. Dortmund versus Athletic Club can be very interesting. I feel like Athletic Club are a decent side, but they without Nico Williams, they lack a bit of attacking prowess. They lack a bit of tenacity in their attack. Like just they don't have that firepower when there is no Nico Williams. But if Nico Williams is fit, Nico Williams fitness is currently okay. So is I don't know. Let's see news. Is Nico Williams even fit? I don't think he will be fit. This is a Spanish. Look lively in the opening out showing speed. Unfortunately, he has a slight discomfort and his joint has to undergo test tomorrow. Okay, Let's see if he has played last few games. So obviously, I don't follow these clubs too much, so I don't know. But let's check if he played on Sunday. Did Nico Williams play? Iñaki Williams played, and obviously, right now, Nico Williams is not even on the bench, so he's not fit, and that can be an issue for Athletic Club. But yeah, and Dortmund seem to be having a decent start to the season. They have won four, drawn one, and even their Champions League fixture they had 4-4 draw. They were leading 4-2 but conceded again. So obviously they concede a lot of goals. They score a lot of goals. In Bundesliga they haven't scored that many as Bayern are literally flying right now. But yeah, it's fine. They are doing fine. They are above Eintracht Frankfurt, so they are a good team. I think in this game week, Dortmund should win. They are at home. They should be confident of winning this game. Atletico Madrid was obviously I talked about this. Napoli was Sporting. Napoli lost this game week to who did they lose to? I forgot. Milan, AC Milan, who had a red card also. And Napoli are second on the table. Antonio Conte level with AC Milan. AC Milan are first. So that is a resurrection for AC Milan also that they are at the top and Estupinan. who was in Brighton. Kevin De Bruyne obviously in Napoli. So this could also be an interesting game. Where are we? Why does this start going on an endless loop? No idea. Okay, so this game I will predict Napoli to win 3-0. I don't rate Sporting away from home, especially not Villarreal versus Juventus. Villarreal are defensively solid. I feel like Villarreal will dominate Juventus because Juventus can concede a lot of goals. Juventus have also won a few matches, but I feel like Villarreal are really solid, and their midfield has enough physicality and technique that they can win this game. And I predict them to win this game 3-2. This could be a thriller. Arsenal versus Olympiacos, obviously the most awaited game, and this I think Arsenal should win. Minimum, I expect Arsenal to win this game by 4 goals margin. And let's see what Olympiacos are doing in their league. They have won four, drawn one in their own league. So I was expecting 5 out of 5 wins, but they have dropped points. Let's see if they concede goals. They don't concede, they score, etc., etc. They dominate their league. All right, good enough. I don't care. Arsenal should win this 4-0. That is my prediction. Barcelona versus PSG, the game, obviously, that seriously everyone is waiting for, and I'm also waiting for. This could be very interesting. Anything can happen in this game, but the fact that Barcelona are at home, I still feel PSG can win this game. And the PSG have lost one game, and even Barcelona have failed to win one of their games. So it is a little bit they are performing similarly. Barcelona are free flowing. Lewandowski is doing very well, and all their strikers, Ferran Torres is also doing really well. Lamine Yamal is injured, so that could be an issue. PSG, I haven't checked, but Desiree Doué and Dembele were not fit. I don't know if they are fit or not now, but I feel like PSG have something that can hurt Barcelona, and the fact that Barcelona plays so freely and rely on technicality. One team that in the world that can give them competition in technicality in midfield is PSG. Vitinha versus Pedri, John Neves versus Frankie de Jong, and all those battles you will see in this game. It is a blockbuster, and I feel like this could be this could be actually a stalemate sort of thing. 2-2. I predict 2-2 in this game. Leverkusen versus PSV. PSV have scored a lot of goals. They scored 21 goals in 7 games. Where are Leverkusen? Leverkusen are not doing that well. I'll go with PSV this game. PSV can be a good side, and I will go with a 2-1 win for PSV, and that is all my predictions for the Champions League. I am very sick, and I am going to go take some rest and do some other work. Okay, bye.